Hello everybody! How are you all doing today? Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. We are back here on the Hunter Classic, hopefully gonna get some good stuff today. At least that's what we're gonna shoot for. Some good stuff, get some missions done, and ultimately get to like 60k gems. That's kind of my goal, like 60 or 70,000 gems, and then we'll have enough to do that buying spree video that I want to do. Hey Blue Jay, hey Low Chrism, how's it going? Mel, Whitetail, Untamed Hunters, Leafy, Fat Bass Fishing, hold on. I just like blanked out. Chase B, how's it going? Leafy, JL Hunting, how's it going everybody? Hey Glet, hey Galaxy, hope everybody's doing good. So our whitetail mission is going to be to kill 2 does, so that's simple enough, right? Simple enough, I'd say. Nice, all boy. I have roughly, I think 45 zones on Rancho. I've got like 45 zones on Rancho, but I only use like 13 or 14 of them. And sorry I wasn't able to make it to the your stream, Untamed. I didn't wake up until like 2 p.m. Well, I woke up at 12 to post the video, or to share it to the Discord, and then I fell back asleep until like 2. So yeah. Yeah, I only use like 13 or 14 zones because I find that with my method where I kill everything, that's all I can do in the time that that's allowed for their drink time. That's the only amount that I can take out, because I try to kill every single deer. Doe, buck, they all die. Alright, let's get out into the wild. Smoke some big males. Oh, it's 30 minutes ago. Nice, Untamed. 636, geez, that's about what mine scored. I think mine was 635. I can't remember. I think that's about what mine scored too. Nice. Let's see if we can get a couple does out of this tower real quickly. Okay, Tallboy. It depends, Gillette. So if you delete it via hunting pressure, then no, it'll just be the same deer that you used to have there. In order to get a fresh herd to respawn, you have to kill every single deer out of that herd that was occupying that zone. So that's why I have to kill. That's why I try to kill every single deer, because if you kill enough of them, new herds will end up spawning. One of these days I'll have to do a video on my strategy for whitetail. Because, I mean, it's the strategy that got us that last great one, so... Liam, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing fantastic today. I remember me donated like $10. Yeah, I remember you, my dude. I remember you. I remember most people that come in here. Unless it's been like a very long time since you've been here, that's about the only time where I might not remember. But I remember pretty much everybody that jumps into the chat. Hey, Elio, how's it going? Hey, Johnny. Never grinding 4 hours of just whitetail ever again. I don't blame you, Johnny. I try to keep it to 2 hours. 2 hours max at a time for me, because it's just, it's grueling work. It really is. There's a little pig right there. It would be so cool if I could get a really big feral hog with this this type of common fur type. I really like the way this fur looks. But I just don't see it too often. Not on big ones, at least. Well, there's a deer. Is that a doe? Please be a doe. It is. There we go. So that's going to be 1 for the mission. You did kill 150 whitetail. Jeez. Holy. That's a lot of deer down. Honestly, that's a lot for console. Now that I think of it, that's a lot. Because obviously, like, being on PC, I'm able to switch between targets much faster, so I'm assuming probably get more down. But that's a lot for console. 150 in 4 hours, jeez. If I tried to grind whitetail on console, I'd probably be lucky to get 50 in 4 hours. 7 hours straight, jeez, Untamed. Yikes. I could not do that. That's just too much. Little bobcat out there. You know, this is perfect. We got 2 does in front of us, and then we got a buck off in the distance. Sadly, though, I kind of need 4 does to show up, because the next mission is going to be the shotgun doe cull. Do like 5 runs a day and average like 90 a day. That's not too bad. It depends on like what you're doing though. Like, are you trying to kill everything? Are you trying to kill just bucks? Or are you just shooting whatever deer walks by? And also the zones you're hunting will influence it. Hey Liam, thank you for the super chat once again. Sweet indeed, man. I try to remember everybody that comes in here. Most of the time I'm able to. Something over there. Almost looks like a rare doe. I doubt it is, though. Hey. Don't you move on me. Come on. There we go. Down she goes. There's the 3rd doe over there. So after I kill this second one, I'm gonna have to jump down and grab the shotgun. And then try to blast her. That's the one that we already spotted. What are you? Ah, just a normal pig. Had 3 giant herds in the 3 or 4 runs. Nice. Love getting those big herds. Oh, that's unfortunate, Amber. Hopefully you heal up quickly. Hopefully the stream will help get you through the recovery process. Nice, Galaxy. It definitely does, because with the whitetail, you're always trying to get down like as many as you can. So naturally, you're going to try and take shots you normally wouldn't. Definitely does improve aim over time. Oh, there's a bobcat near. But where, though? Time to crawl over and grab the shotgun. Oh, nice, Mel. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Do I restart my game after every whitetail run? No. Not after every whitetail run. Just after the ones where I notice that I'm not seeing many deer. If I start not seeing much, then I'll restart my game. Hey, Blitz, how's it going, man? Nice, Blue Jay. Haven't slept in a few days. Gonna pass out tomorrow. Tomorrow's my important day at work. Hopefully you get something cool. Hopefully, man. And have a good sleep. Hopefully you get a good amount of rest. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that off, and then we will put that in our bag temporarily and get... Where is it? Let's go with the 12 gauge pump action primal. I love this thing. I'm gonna have to drop off one of those though. And probably a thing of arrows as well. There we go. Perfect. Liam, coming in with another super chat. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, that's strange. I don't think I've heard of too many people having their Call of the Wild just straight up break like that. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yesterday shot a melanistic and leucistic wild rabbit on Tiawaroa. And today, first diamond whitetail buck and a piebald doe. Your method definitely works for me, Crow. That's awesome to hear, Elio. That's awesome to hear. Weren't you on kind of a dry streak with not being able to find diamonds? If I remember right, weren't you having kind of a rough time finding them? That's awesome to hear that you finally found some good deer. Glad to hear that the methods work. I mean, that's why Mel and Ron have been using it like long before I had. They're the ones who deserve the credit more than I do. There we go. Let's get ready to take this doe. Should probably accept the next mission first, though. Let's just get this accepted real quickly. The spotter. Oh! Oh, this is perfect. Spot a buck and a doe from the tower. The next one is actually the spotter, not shotgun doe cull. Why did I think shotgun doe cull was next? Probably because I just did a regular doe cull. Gotta make sure I spot the buck first, or else it kind of screws up the mission and I'll have to restart in order to get the other one to work. Although, the fact that I've already spotted this guy might throw this off as well. It might not count. Please tell me that counts. I'm gonna be sad if it doesn't. I don't think it counted because I've already spotted these. Oh, nope, there we go. It just did the buck one. Will it do the doe now? It might just be really delayed. Hey, Caden, how's it going? Nice, Elio, that's awesome. That's super awesome. Let's see. I think I missed Mel's message. South Africa is coming off the red list soon, so I'm going to get my I can't English. Gonna get to see my fiance very soon after 18 months apart and no date to look forward to for seeing each other again. I'm absolutely buzzing. I could imagine, Mel. That's amazing. That is amazing news. I could imagine that you're probably just extremely excited right now. That's awesome. Was that a deer over there? This should 100% complete it because it's a new doe. There we go. Come on. Give us mission completed, please. I need it. Yeah, pretty much, Whitetail. Pretty much. And with Ron. Ron McTube's got like 4 now. Ron's got 4. Mel's got 4. I've got 3. Along with a bugged one. And then I passed up a bugged one. And I'm pretty sure, Ron killed 2 bugged great ones on his grind before they fixed them. So, I mean, technically, Ron would have had 6. Bet you I get a rare great one. Imagine, Johnny. And since you're on console, there'd be nobody saying that it's not legit. Here on PC, there'd be so many people that'd be like, I bet it's not legit. I bet you didn't get that legit, huh? But since you're on Xbox, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Oh, and I actually didn't look at what the mission is. I think it's just to kill... Harvest a white-tailed deer from a hunting tower. Okay, that's easy. That's easy, because we've got a couple of them coming in now. And it doesn't say it has to be a buck or a doe, so we can just shoot whatever. Honestly, we're getting a lot of deer coming into the tower today. Sadly, most are does, but at least a lot of these missions require it. Kinda want to go for a fifth, but the pain. Yeah, true. True. The question is, do you have, well, you have 4, right? And didn't 2 of yours bug out? If I'm not mistaken, you had 2 that bugged out. I think you should go for 1 more just so you have a full huddle of unbugged great ones and then the 2 like bugged ones on the wall. I'm gonna hunt for 1 more great one because I want to replace the piebald one in my mount since it broke with the update. I just want a huddle of normal great ones. And honestly, I might just grind until I get one of the racks I want. Because I want the drop tine rack and I want that small, typical looking rack. So I honestly might just grind till I get one of those racks. Even if it takes me a couple years. Yeah, Mel, that's understandable. Understandable. You know, you've got one of the racks that I kind of want to find, but it's not my, like, highest priority one, but the smaller rack one that you have, the one that scores 330s or whatever, the Kinsko rack, I kind of want to get one of those. It's not my, like, favorite of all the Great One racks, but it's kind of cool. I kind of want to get the Kinsko rack. Not sure what most people actually call it. I think it's like the bladed one. Where all the tines are kind of like the clusters rack, but without the clusters. Yeah, it happens, Lil Chrism. It happens, man. I mean, it took me 2,798 kills, I believe, to get my bugged great one. And then I didn't get my first, like, real great one until almost 4,000 kills. So my first great one showed up at, like, 4,000 kills. Second great one showed up, like, a few hundred kills later on Leighton Lakes. And then the last great one was, like, 2,600 kills later. After I get one, if I ever do, I'm gonna go for more because it's a lot of what's keeping me in the game right now. Yeah, it is something to grind for. I mean, honestly, I think that Call of the Wild needs more great ones or non-typicals, just like one of those, because that's some of the stuff that'll keep you grinding. It keeps you interested in the game. Let me see what mission's gonna be after this one. Next is Big Rack. Okay, so we'll take this buck right here and probably claim him last, because I think he might count. Let me check those tines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little 5x5. What was this one over here? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, we'll use that guy for the mission if it requires a 5x5. It might be a 6x6 that I need. Excuse me. My gosh. Allergies are the best. I love them. Alright, little doe. Nah, I can't make that shot. Not reliably. Can't reliably make that. Do it, Mel. Get that thing down. Get the big male. What are you? Is that a muley? That's a little mule deer, I think. She will have it in 2 days? Probably. I would not be surprised at all. 2-day great one? Sounds about right. Dude, can you just stop, please? Little doe, please stop. No, don't go under me. Why? Dude. Just chill for a second. Stop. Stop moving. There we go. Now stay down. That was the most uncooperative doe in the world. Gotta prone down, that buck's looking at me. Hey Sam, how's it going? Yeah, the drop time one is amazing, Mel. The drop time one and then like all of the smaller racks I like a lot. The KC Lady rack. Well, technically that's actually not a great one rack, Whitetail. That's a combination of 2 of the racks. So the reason that that happens, think of it as like, whenever a great one spawns, right? The game selects like it's a score that it's gonna be. And sometimes that random number hits like in between the scores of 2 racks, so it gives you like 1 of each antler. It's the same with like some of the True Racks ones. Like some Whitetail have some of the, like half of their rack be the small diamond rack and the other half be the medium diamond rack. It's kind of like that. It's not actually it's not a new rack for them. It's a combination of 2 racks. That's one thing that I've noticed. A lot of people get confused. It's not actually a separate rack. It's just a combination of a couple. Yeah, they are pretty cool, though. They are cool. And for the great one, I feel like it makes sense. Like, it actually fits to have uneven racks occasionally. Oh, could you imagine how amazing it would look if we could get a great one that is half the cluster rack and half the Kinsko rack? Because it would look almost like it fits. It would look like it's supposed to be like that, except for one side would have the cluster and the other side wouldn't have the cluster. I think that would be such a cool one to see. Be amazing. I don't know if that's possible though, because I don't know if there's any racks that are in between those 2 score-wise. If there is, then that wouldn't be a possibility. Ooh, hello there. Another doe. Dude, we are getting so many deer. So many deer coming over here now. Honestly, Middle Tower is just on fire today. Is that another? Oh my gosh, hello there. Another. And a coyote. Are you a big coyote, though? 38 to 50. Pretty small, to be honest. Very small coyote. We'll get this little doe as she comes in, and then try to take out those 2 whitetail. Hey, CK, how's it going, man? Had a fabled on my map, but when I went to go get the 223, it turned into a low weight 4. That's unfortunate, Marcus. I had a couple of them do that to me. Or I had one of them do that to me, and then I found that one in multiplayer. Only for me, it turned into a 5. It's unfortunate, man. Thankfully, that's fixed. Except for in multiplayer. It's still broken in multiplayer, but not too many people are going to be looking in multiplayer for great ones, so at least it's not too big of a thing to worry about. Alright, Whitetail. No worries. Call of the Ratto. Indeed, Corey, I do remember that. 'Twas an interesting stream. Ooh, I waited just slightly too long. There we go. Starting to get good with the heavy recurve. Starting to really like this bow a lot. Honestly, I think I might like it more than the snakebite now. The snakebite has been my favorite bow for a long time, but I'm loving the heavy recurve recently. This thing is incredibly reliable. And it's almost as quiet as the snake bites, so you don't really sacrifice too much volume-wise. Oh yeah, Sam. That's unfortunate timing then. I'm sure she understood, though. Unless she doesn't understand hunting games, then she probably didn't understand. Nothing over there. Or actually, I see something. It's probably a pheasant, though. Yep, lots of pheasants. You know, one of these days, sometime soon, we should do a pheasant hunt here in Classic. Or maybe I could do that for one of the comparison videos. I could do a comparison of Classic pheasants versus Call of the Wild pheasants. I think that could be kind of fun. Hey, CK, I already said hi, my dude. I don't know if you heard it or not. Yeah, sometimes, Whitetail. What's her, but she won money off the scratch-offs I bought? Well, that's good. That's good, at least. Alright, so we got the 2 does, and maybe we'll take the coyote if it gets close enough. Not gonna prioritize it, but if it happens to get too close, we will take it out. There's just so many deer around here today. Kind of amazing, to be honest. Want to see a 223 comparison? Well, Classic's 223 is gonna win easily. That could be a cool one to do, though. I enjoyed comparing the 4570s. Alright, Tallboy, no worries. Yes, there is albinos in Classic. There's actually more rare fur types in Classic, I believe. For whitetail, it's the same old piebald, melanistic, albino, but for stuff like the Rocky elk, they actually have leucistic, albino, piebald, melanistic. That diamond boar and albino moose I killed was actually with a 4570. Nice, Blitz. Nice. Yeah, you were getting some nice trophies last night. I was wanting to play 7 days last night, Blitz, but I forgot that Josh had work that night, so I was waiting for him to wake up, not realizing that he had actually already left for work, and that's why his light was off. The whole time I was just waiting for him to jump on, and then I realized that it was his work day, so, or work night, I guess. Alright, later, Corey. Hey, Unknown Toast, how's it going? Just got the great one scoring 342.2. Perfect rack 2 after 3 years it happened. Nice, Underground Bassin, that's awesome, dude. Which rack was it? Because I think there's 3 that score around, like, the low to mid 300s. Was it the Drop Tine rack, the Kinsko rack, the kind of, like, small squished rack, the rack that looks like a typical but has, like, a few more tines? Which one did it end up being? True, Whitetail. True. It has only been out for 1 year, not 3 years. Can we make this? I think so. Yep. Easy. Alright. Will we get a chance to go claim things, finally? Think so. Yay, we actually get a break. We can actually get a break and harvest some of these. So this will complete this mission. Now, let's accept the next mission and see if any of these bucks will complete it. I don't think they will, but it's worth a shot. Okay, yeah, it needs 12 points. I don't think any of these have 12 points. I think there's a 10-point buck, and then a 8-point buck. That's the 10. Or, I mean, that's the 8. This is the 10, I believe. Yeah, didn't complete it, so none of these will complete it, sadly. Claim all of these. Oh, how did we grab that whitetail instead of the muley? It's kind of confusing, actually. I don't know how we managed that. Kind of crazy. Nice, Elio. That's awesome. I have not tried it on anything but whitetails, so that's good to know. Alright, later, tall boy. Oh, the typical with a few more tines. That's awesome, dude. That's the one I really want. That's the one that I've been wanting for a long time. Really hoping to get that someday. That is by far the coolest rack in my opinion. What do we do here? 4 minutes before I can fast travel. Let's walk, honestly. We'll head in this direction, kind of cut across this way. See if we can find something. And yeah, for sure, Blitz. I was trying to see if Holocrow wanted to play, but she's been busy with other stuff, so I don't know when we'll jump on 7 days again. I'd like to get it to where you, Hollow, and Josh are all able to get on at the same time, but he gets up so late that I think Hollow's already sleeping by then. So, I don't know if we'll ever have all 4 of us on at once, but... Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was the toothache. Isn't she supposed to get that fixed today, hopefully? Also, what did you guys think of the short that I posted today of all 3 of the great ones we've killed? I thought it would be kind of cool to have a little short on the channel that includes all of them. That way, if somebody wants to, like, show their friend the great ones that I've killed, it'll be easier than going through and looking at all 3 videos. Figure this is a more convenient way to see all of the great ones that I've killed. Show off. Yeah, Johnny. I want to start doing little shorts like this, though, because a lot of times YouTube shorts are a great way to bring new people to the channel. Because shorts are something that, you know, YouTube has recently introduced. And they can actually be really good for exposing new people to the channel. Because shorts are shown kind of randomly, like they would be on, I guess, like TikTok. I don't really do too much TikTok, so I don't know if that's a good comparison or not, but when you do shorts on YouTube, you just click on shorts and then you watch whatever it brings up, and then you skip to the next one and you can just keep swiping through them, and you don't actually get to like search them up or like choose specific ones. So if somebody watches a lot of Call of the Wild, they're gonna have Call of the Wild shorts showing up. And so doing shorts for Call of the Wild is actually a pretty awesome way to expose new people to the channel. Is that what we need? Is that the buck we need? Are you big enough, sir? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this is the one we need. This is going to be a 6x6. Let's get him down. Down he goes. And that mission is done. Yeah, I highly recommend anybody that's got a YouTube channel or anybody that wants to grow a YouTube channel, use the shorts to your advantage. The shorts are amazing. Okay, yeah, 12 typical points. So this is exactly what we needed. Honestly, we're completing these missions pretty quickly today. I'm very happy with this. I mean, you won't know until you try, Toast. I thought that I would never get one too, and then eventually I did. You'll never know unless you try. Same, Johnny, same. This 308 is beautiful. I'd love to see it brought into Call of the Wild. Or something similar, at least. Some type of engraved 308 would be an awesome addition. It's 2 different bucks. That one's actually heavier. We might have to track him down after we claim this one. Probably like 150. Oh, 161. Not bad. It's a solid deer. Not worth doing a special pose or anything, though. We'll just do one of the preset ones. There we go. Good enough. Like I was saying, not trying to make it perfect, but certainly didn't think I was going to get mine. Yeah, and now you've got 2 of them. Now you got 2 of them and you didn't think you'd get one. The Great One has a way of doing that to you. You feel like you're never going to get it, and then when you do, you're just incredibly excited, and a lot of times you grind for a second one. That's one thing I've noticed a lot of the times is people that grinded for a long time and then finally got theirs, they tend to grind for a second one. Got a 187.3 whitetail on red feather yesterday. Nice, Jackson. That's awesome, dude. That's a big one. It really is, Mel. It really is. Yeah, Blitz for sure. Get the huddle. And at least you got yours after they fixed the fur types. So you didn't have to worry about them switching. Hey, tall boy. Best thing we got was a 161 whitetail so far. Which, 161's not bad. Oh, did I accept the next mission? I don't think I did. Should probably do that before we hunt anymore. Big score. Harvest a male whitetail deer with a score of 150 or more. Man, that last one would have been perfect. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh well. All else fails, we can just restart the game. We've already been hunting for like half an hour. We can afford to do a restart. I think we've killed most of the whitetail in this area, probably. We've killed a lot of them, at least. I think we've probably killed around 10, 11 whitetail. Want to huddle of super rare fallows, but that's going to be a minute of a grind. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. Have you shot one with the bow yet, Mel? I would recommend the bow if you haven't done that already. It is quite the rush. Like, honestly, stalking up to that third one with the bow was one of the most nerve-wracking things I've done in Call of the Wild. My heart was just pounding. My hand was so shaky trying to raise the bow up. I hit a little bit farther back than I wanted to because I was just so shaky. It is honestly a rush. Yeah, you need to go for a bow shot. You need to go for a bow shot, Mel. It is quite exciting. Little doe. Don't need a doe, though. Alright, I think we will restart. The ultimate restarting the game. Oh yeah. Restart the game. And it's bugged. It says patching. I gotta restart the launcher then. Restart the classic launcher. Yeah, you have to, Mel. You gotta do it now. You gotta take it out with the bow. The question is, which bow? Hey, Gage, it's going pretty good. We've got like 4 missions done already. It's been going pretty well. Nice, Galaxy. That's awesome. Tropical, rustic, or classy lodge. I like the rustic the best, but I also like the tropical. But I don't know, there's something about the way the rustic looks and the layout that I just love. But I like the mount layout of the tropical a little bit better. Just the fact that it has 2 full body platforms and a decent amount of like deer platforms or deer wall mounts. Those 2 things make me like that one quite a bit as well. I don't know, the classy is not really one that I like too much. It just seems too basic to me. But the rustic is beautiful. Nice, Mel. Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice for sure. I used the coder on my 3rd one because I really like that bow. The coder has been a very reliable bow for me. It's like a good intermediate bow in between the hawk edge and the bear claw, because it's the 65 pound draw weight. Or is it kg? I don't know. Is it 65 kg or 65 pounds? I don't know what they go by. I think it's 65 pound. And then I know the hawk edge is the 70. Bear claw and the other bear one, or whatever it is 60 as well. That is a tiny buck, isn't it? Well, you're certainly not going to complete this, are you? Not even close. There's something. I think it's a doe, though. Man, solo doe, though. Honestly, I absolutely love using these yellow tinted glasses. It definitely helps with spotting things sometimes. Especially off in the distance in like the darker areas, like the shaded trees. So much nicer. Oop, I see something actually. Perfect example. I don't think I would have seen that without this. Yeah, it's definitely harder to see without it. I can't remember who told me to use these, but I'm happy I listened. Oh, that might be good. Ooh, I think that's gonna break 150. I think that'll be good enough for the mission. Because it just has to break 150. Let me make sure I actually accepted it. I need to real quickly just verify that I did accept it. Okay, I did. Good. And then next will be big rack up close, then shotgun doe cull, then nice sidearm, and then a buck for each after. Yeah, I saw that, CK. Or I didn't actually get to see it, but I heard that he was going to be taking it out. I'll have to watch it after this. Oh my gosh, hello there. Holy hogs. Only 2 males, though. Both are average. Average to slightly above average. So's that one. The 357. Oh no, Johnny. Oh, not the 357. I know Blitz wants to use the 45 Colt on his next one. Which that is, that's gonna be a rough one too. Gosh, I love this bow. I love this bow so much. This thing is just so much fun to use. It's got such a satisfying sound too. He should come down here eventually, and then we also have the 2 does. So we got 2 does and a buck coming in that we know of. There might be more somewhere. I think I do it pretty easy. Got experience with how that one works. Kill 2 to 3 diamond blacktail with it and a diamond whitetail. Yeah, it's not impossible to get used to. I've used it a little bit. I just don't like the handgun. It's got decent penetration, but it kills so slow. And that's one of the biggest reasons I don't use it. But the number one reason I don't use it is the fact that I don't know whether it's just the birdshot shells out of it, or if the 45 Colt does it too, but every time you fire, your character like kicks you out of the scope, cocks the hammer, and then goes back in. And if you're trying to shoot multiple targets, the second it kicks out of that scope, your sensitivity is going to go back to like your normal look speed, and you just like zoom to the left or right. I hate that so much. That's the biggest reason I never use that thing. Because I just cannot stand the fact that it does that. Oh, is he not coming down here? Oh, he's not. We're gonna have to just blast him. Honestly, I don't care. It'll complete the mission. Nailed him pretty good, it looks like. Might have been slightly low. And he's out of render. I didn't even realize that he was that far away. Unfortunate. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. But like, I can deal with 6.5 levels of killing slow. But when you get down to the 223, the 357, the 45 Colt, that's just too slow. At that point, you're just wasting time if you're using it as a normal weapon. I don't mind using them for killing diamonds, though, since that's just like a one-off thing. Yeah, Jackson, it's a crazy mission. Takes some time to complete, but definitely worth it with the reward it gives. Sup, little dude? Can we hit this? Nope, because it turned. Let's be honest, I wasn't going to hit that anyway, but it was worth a shot. Yeah, for sure, Johnny, for sure. If I'm being honest, the 223 should drop a feral goat. Like, it should be able to drop a goat on the spot. Or at least have them barely run anywhere. Quite honestly, the 223 needs to be as strong as the 243. And the 243 needs to be as strong as the 270, and then the 270 needs to be more on par with stuff like the 30-06 and the 7mm. Not quite as powerful, but a bit closer to how they are. And then I think they'd be a little bit more realistic, but still not quite there. Hey, Liam, welcome back. Just want to say that I messed up a color phase black bear and it scored 23.97. That's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that, Fortnite Warrior. That's rough, man. Better luck next time, though. Hopefully there will be some more chances for you to take one out. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. It needs to at least do better. Alright, tall boy. Welcome back. Alright, Galaxy, later, man. I got to that message a bit late, so you're probably already gone, but in case you're not, hope you have a good day. Coffee's cold again. Back to the good old days. Cold coffee all the time. Where did this guy run to? He definitely didn't go straight. He probably zigzagged a bit. Oh, yep. I was right. He zigzagged. We will find this guy eventually. He's probably already dead. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee again. I feel like now that I don't get as stressed as I used to, the coffee doesn't affect me negatively as much. And I'm trying to cut soda out of my diet now. Trying to get soda out of there. Because it's just ruining my teeth. Need to stop drinking as much soda as I used to. So I'm trying to like slowly get myself off of the soda and more into like coffee, and then hopefully I'll switch to like decaf coffee eventually, and then hopefully get completely off of it. I'm just trying to slowly get myself off of caffeine and sugar. Because it's definitely not, like, helping that much. If anything, it negatively affects me. Where's the next track? Trying to find the next track before I accept this. Where'd this deer go? This thing's just elusive. Yeah, whatever. It's that way. Alright, later, Elio. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Sadly, no Fortnite. You can't get Classic on anything except PC. Let's call this deer in if we can. And then we will continue searching for this other buck. Yeah, Float Goat. We're trying to get a bunch of missions done so that we can do that spending spree on Classic like I was wanting to. How's my RAM? It's pretty good. Do you mean like, how's it performing or what? If that's what you're meaning, then yeah, it's working pretty good. It's a new trail. Jeez, there's a ton of bucks around here. That's a 75 to 95. Seems like we have a good buck spawn, honestly. Where is it? Where's the one we need? Roaming. This should be it. Yeah, fleeing track. This is the one that we need. And we're hopefully going to get this other buck over here as well. Yeah, I bet, Blitz. I'm guessing it lasts quite a while. Been sick for a month now. Jeez. Sounds like you got a pretty extreme case of it. Or a pretty bad case, at least. It's weird, like, some people get, like, the most mild cases in the world, and then other people get it really bad. Where's the next track? Kinda thinking about changing the color of the track to like blue, because I feel like this is just not showing up as good as I'd like it to. There, we'll try that. Because a lot of the flowers here on loggers are kind of a pinkish color. Oh, yeah, that's possible, Blitz. And that is one of the things with it. It sometimes will give you, like, pneumonia or bronchitis or things like that. That is one of the, bad things about it. Hello? Don't attack me, please. Do not attack, please. Leave me alone. Oh, nice. Fortnite? I mean, I guess that's a bit of a consolation prize then, right? At least you got something out of it. I'm not gonna pick that up because I don't want to get off of this trail now. Oh, there it is. That's a doe. Oh, there's the buck. Is that a non-tip? Hold on. I think I saw some wonky looking tines. Maybe. No, it's just a good looking buck. 140 to 180. Let's just get this guy down because this will also complete the oh, actually. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. The next mission is Big Buck up close. So we need to get this guy up close. Well, let me see what the distance I need for that is. I'll have to go to the wiki real quick and see what it says. Because these does are going to be a problem. They're going to spook when I shoot one of them. So that's going to possibly ruin this. But let's see. Let's see what the distance I need is. Oh, it's got to be shotgun with buckshot anyway. I don't have buckshot on me. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him down. Alright, Gage, thank you for dropping by the stream. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, as always. All the way till the little teeny hotspot just bugged out. Killed all of them. All of them, the respawns. Oh gosh. That is probably quite a few respawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a good 7x7. This is even better than the buck we were tracking. This could be like 180s. Nah, 163. Still a solid deer, though. Still a pretty good deer. As always, not gonna worry about a special pose for this because it's just an average buck. There we go. Good enough. And that should complete the mission, I would imagine. I know, right, Sam? It's perfect. Absolutely amazing. Now we can get back to sprinting and hopefully find the rest of these tracks. That did complete it, right? It had to. Yeah, it did. There we go. So now we need to go to the tent on our way and grab buckshot. And then we need to take a 150 plus scoring buck, or I think, is it 150 or is it 12? I think it's a 12 point buck. Let me look. I'm gonna be tabbing out a lot to look at these missions. Yes, 12 points with buckshot. Easy enough, right? That shouldn't be too difficult. See if we can find this other track now. It was being quite elusive. That's the one that we picked up last. It probably cut off to the side over here. You know, I'll bet the next track is like in a dip somewhere where we can't see it very well. Where could this thing be? Wouldn't complain if that always happened. I know, right? I mean, there's a couple spots where it always happens to me. The spot where I got my first great one, I noticed that every time that I would call the deer in to, like, the shore, they'd always get stuck there. So that's one of the spots where that seems to happen a lot. I don't know about, other spots on the map that might be more consistent. Where did this guy's tracks go? What is going on? He just disappeared. You would not think it'd be this difficult to find a deer. Like, I can't even find the next track. Seems to even use a collar then spook them from what I've experienced a lot. Yeah, now that you mention it, that does sound like something that I've had happen a few times. Alright, later, Sam. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Johnny. I don't know, I mean... It would be more realistic if they were fixed, but... It definitely would make grinding them harder. Oh my gosh, it's right here, really? This is where it was? Oh, this is an old track, though. This is a roaming track. This is a roaming track, so this isn't even the same one. Or it's not going to be the most recent trail, at least. Gosh, that's not good. Where is this thing? I just want to find my deer. It's the same with regular lions as well. They're bugged pretty badly, too, where they just kind of sit there. It's like most predatory species do that. Lynx and bobcats sometimes do as well. They'll get stuck or something like that. Alright, I'm convinced that this buck is just gone. If I don't see it somewhere laying dead, then we're probably not going to find it. We'll head over to the tent and grab some stuff. because we need some buckshot for the mission. And then we can go search for another big deer. Because I don't see any sign of this guy. I keep accidentally right-clicking too. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. I would love some fixes, but I'd also like some new content. I don't know, it may just be me, but I kind of want new content more than bug fixes because I get bored playing the same stuff over and over again. Obviously, I want the bugs fixed too, but if I don't have like new stuff to hunt or new stuff to use on my hunts, then it does get repetitive to me. I would love to see some new stuff get added. If they could do both in one patch, that would be amazing. We could get a bunch of fixes and get some new content in the same update. That would be ideal. Nice, Zachary. Yeah, it's always nice when you get those big herds to freeze. Free cash. And lots of respawns. Honestly, I'm convinced we're not going to find this deer. So I think we might just move on. Hopefully we'll get lucky and just find this deer while we're walking around, but I doubt we will. Or at least, like, maybe find some more tracks from him. You know, it's possible those tracks that we were just looking at, the roaming ones, maybe those were the right ones. You know, just in case, let's go check. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe those are going to be the correct tracks. I want wonky Cape buffaloes? Yes, that would be amazing. To be honest, I don't know if they're going to do True Rex for Vurhonga, though. I would have thought that they would have done it by now if they were planning on doing it. I hope they do True Rex for them, but I don't think it's likely. Just based off of what TK was saying when I streamed with him, it almost sounded like he didn't think that they were going to do it. But I think the thing that I want to see the most is new weapons. I'd take some new weapons over new True Rex. Unless it's redoing the True Rex of like elk, blacktail, and whitetail on Layton and Rancho. I would be pretty happy with that. A revamp of the whitetail True Rex, the blacktail True Rex, and the Roosevelts. The flashing paw icon means a few different things. It can mean that you're above a track, and if that's the case, you can just left click and it'll pick it up. It can also mean that you're getting a call. And so anytime that you see the paw come up, you can left click and it will give you the information about whatever it is that you're either hovering over or whatever animal is calling. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, Zachary, because, like, the way I see it with Call of the Wild, as much as I want the game to be working 100% smooth and I want the bugs to be fixed, if there's no new content, I lose interest in a lot of things. And so, although bug fixes are very important, it's also important to add new stuff to the game to keep people interested. The problem is, like, 50% of the community just wants bug fixes. They don't want new content to be added until the bugs are fixed. And the other half of the community, which is kind of where I fall, we want something new so that we can stay interested in the game. It's a tough balance. Yeah, this has to be like the newest tracks. He turned around this way. We've been about an hour in game. Maybe those weren't new, actually. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry about it, I don't think. When can I fast travel? 3 minutes. Honestly, let's just walk over there. We're close enough. No, you don't lose anything if you can't find an animal. Hey, Zero, how's it going? You missed a couple 160s bucks. We've got like 4 different missions completed so far. Been getting quite a bit done. Actually, it might be 5 missions at this point. We're getting a lot done today. They probably will eventually, Zachary. Since that's not an intended feature of the game. That's kind of what I was saying, Johnny. I actually mentioned that a couple months ago about how I think that they should be 6 to 9, and it should be like the level determines like the size of non-typical rack. We are going to slow crawl over there real quickly, and I'm going to heat up my coffee since I forgot about it. I will be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. How's it going, everybody? How is everybody doing now that we're back? Hopefully you're all doing good still. Best gun to get in Classic and Scope. Best gun, the 9.3 by 74 over and under break action rifle. Is probably the best one in the game. It can take the widest variety of animals. And then as far as the best scope, I'd go with the really high power scope that comes with it. I forgot the name of it. I think it's like the Eagle Eye or Hawkeye or something like that. How long does it take to rediscover zones that are deleted? It should only take clearing the hunting pressure. Just clear the hunting pressure and it should be able to be discovered again. Now there is one catch to it. They don't always go back to the same spot, so it might move to a new area. And if so, you're gonna have to search your map till you find it. Scopes, where is it? This is it right here. The 5.5 to 22 by 56 millimeter rifle scope Eagle Mark 1. The Eagle Mark 1 is the best. Hello, resume. There we go. That took longer than it should have. Okay, so after we finish hunting this tower, I kind of want to go over to the mule deer territory and hunt that tower for a little bit, just see if there's any mule deer bucks there. And then we will restart and go for some more whitetail missions. This has been going pretty good, though. Got this muley doe. I don't see anything else, though, sadly. Oh, wait. Oh, that looks like a decent buck. Jeez. Lots of decent bucks today. Wow. 125 to 170. This will complete this mission. Yep, we just gotta take this thing out with the shotgun and we're good. Well then, this has actually been going amazing today. We are getting way more missions done than I thought we would. Hey, Brandy, how's it going? Nice float, that's awesome, man. Oh. There we go. Yeah, black bear go up to level 9, so it's not a troll unless it's a max level animal that doesn't make diamond. That's what a troll is. So in order for it to be a troll, it would have had to have been a 9. Level 5 is just a normal black bear, so not technically a troll. Nice, Brandy. Glad you could make it to 1. Hope you've been doing well. Don't see any more deer around here besides that mule doe and this buck here, so try to get him down. Where'd she go? Don't see her below. Oh, there she is. She might not be coming to the call. I think she's actually spooked. Yeah, it's kind of looking like she had been spooked. But this guy's not spooked, though. So we should be able to get him pretty easily. Hey, Hype, how's it going? We got 2 160s whitetail, and then we wounded a 160s whitetail and couldn't recover it. And now we got another possible 160s whitetail in front of us. So it's been a pretty good day, honestly. Got lots of missions completed. Ooh. Oh, you're even bigger. Oh my gosh, what is going on? There's just big deer everywhere. This is the 4th big buck in this game alone. This is the 4th big whitetail I've seen in this session alone. This is crazy. What is going on? We're finding some amazing bucks. I don't think I've ever had two big bucks like this side by side, and the bobcat is gonna spook them off. I mean, it won't spook them off permanently, but it's just gonna be annoying now. Yes, stupid bobcat. I want to get a picture of these two side by side. No, why'd you stop right there? We're gonna have to deal with that for now, I think. There. Good enough. Anything else? I think it's just these two bucks. Glad you enjoy the videos. Yeah, this guy's gonna keep running because of that bobcat, but honestly, that one right there kind of helped us. It pushed him a little bit closer. Yeah, so this guy right here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7 by 7. What about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's also a 7 by 7. Probably, Tommy. Probably. Just need to wait for them to get a little bit closer. Okay, there's the mule doe. Oh, there's another one. Is that a buck as well? No, it's two does, two muley does. Deer all over, though. Loving what I'm seeing. This is definitely the most action-packed hunt we've had in a while here. Lots of big bucks everywhere. We could probably take it from here, but I don't know if we should. Just in case, let's get this equipped. So we can take the long-range shot on the second one in case they spook off. Because I don't know if this doe is going to send them running. Because she might spook off. Let's see if we can get these two down. I'd like to get both of them with the shotgun, but it might not be possible. Actually, in fact, let's just, should I do it? Buckshot to the head? Nah, we'll just do that. Then try to get him like this. Nailed him. Alright, perfect. Well then. That's awesome. Two really good bucks down, virtually side by side. 159. Not quite as large as what I was hoping, but it completed the mission at least, and that's all that really matters. Honestly, I don't really screenshot 150's bucks, so we'll just skip the screenshot on him. Or the trophy shot, I should say. Thanks, Brandy. This guy right here was the biggest of the two, for sure, so let's see what this one is. Ah, that's unfortunate, Hype. I mean, some of the missions can be kind of difficult. Definitely a few of them that take a bit to complete sometimes. This is a good buck here. Really solid deer. Wait, 159 as well? You know, I thought this one was bigger. But, I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and accept the next mission, which is shotgun doe cull. So it's time to go blast some does with a shotgun. 4 does with buckshot. First, before we restart, let's go check the tower over here, since we've past a half hour and are actually able to check here now. Oh my gosh. Think I came over here at the perfect time. There's just so much going on. My gosh. It's all does and hogs, though. All does and hogs. That's crazy, though. So many of them in one spot. Did not expect that. And there's a bunch of pheasants over here, too. This is just a really good spawn, I guess. Tons of everything here. What about over here? Nothing. Alright then. Let's try something that's probably not a good idea, but since we're about to restart anyway, might as well try it. Alright, 2 of them down. Not bad. I'll take it, you know? Better than nothing. Nice, Aiden, that's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, same float. They look great. I do think that Call of the Wild did better on the fur types, though. I love the variety of the feral pigs in Call of the Wild. 721, not bad. Average size hog. And this was the other male, 841, even better. So we got the 2 males out of there. Let's go ahead and restart. Because we pretty much made all of the whitetail go extinct on that one. So this is the current one that we are on. We're on mission 15, which is shotgun doe cull. So we need 4 does with buckshot. A fun one indeed. Yeah, for sure, float, for sure. Honestly, I think in both Classic and Call of the Wild, the feral hogs are just better than the wild boar. The wild boar needs something else to, like, make them stand out. Oh, guys, tomorrow is going to be a new episode of Bass Pro Shops The Hunt, so stay tuned for that. This one was a lot of fun. There was a lot of really interesting and cool things that happened during it. So if you guys haven't been watching that series, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely one of the more fun series that I've done as of recent. Definitely enjoying it quite a bit. Let's see, does it have to be a 12 gauge shotgun, or could I use the 20 gauge just for fun? Just says shotgun, doesn't say it has to be a 12. So I could use the 20 gauge. Also, I just got the daily mission of the day, which is ID droppings from a Rusa deer, so we might do that after. Yeah, me too, Float. I wish they were rare. But sadly, they're not. Honestly, we could use the 10 gauge even. Let's just do that. 10 gauge is going to be a much better option. Because it's just going to drop them in their tracks. Yeah, let's just go 10 gauge. Why not? 20 gauge has no buckshot? It doesn't? Really? That's wild. To be honest, I've never used the 20 gauge for anything but birds, so I just assumed that it had it. That's crazy, though, if it doesn't. I guess it's the 16 gauge that has buckshot and birdshot and slugs. 10 gauge, 10 gauge. Where even is the 20s? Oh, wow, you're right, yeah. It only has birdshot. That's wild. I wonder why they did that. I don't know, Wyatt. I guess what I do whenever I'm on a dry streak is I kind of just switch up what I'm doing. Maybe try some new methods. Hello there. Well, that was too close for comfort. Way too close. But as I was saying, just try something new. Try grinding a different way. That's what I did. Because for the longest time, I was just shooting like $2 out of every herd. And I just was not getting the results I wanted. So I started just shooting everything instead. And then that's what ended up getting us our third one. There's another buck near, jeez. This always happens. When I need does, I find nothing but bucks. That's how it's gonna be, I can already tell. We're gonna find nothing but bucks now. The definition of hay. Pretty much. We spawn in over here and there's a buck right in our face. And another one very close. All we need is does, man. I just want some does. What am I grinding for next? Great one number 4. That's gonna be our next grind. I'm probably gonna do something else too, though. How many times have I done a mission reset? Probably like 8 times now. Because what I do, what I've found to be like the best, and this is just a personal preference, I do like 5 or 6 mission packs for the species I enjoy hunting the most. I do the whitetail, the mule deer, the turkey, the Roosevelt elk, and the blacktail deer usually. Occasionally I'll toss in like another random species that I'm feeling like hunting, but I always do those, and then I reset the missions. And it's mainly because I've found that those are the easiest and fastest missions to do, especially the turkey and the whitetail. Those ones are super quick and easy. See if we can find ourselves a big male. Ooh, that's kind of a decent pheasant, I think. Let's get a look at you. I think that's a big pheasant. Oh my gosh, 2.5 to 3 kgs. Yeah, that's a big pheasant right there. There's so many pheasants. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to go for the pheasant instead, not gonna lie. That's a big pheasant. I'm not super great at telling like the tail length, but would you guys say that's a good looking tail on that thing? I'm pretty bad at telling the difference, but I think that's a huge tail. Nice, Tommy. I think that's a good pheasant. Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger than that one. Oh yeah, all these other ones are tiny compared to him. We gotta go grab the birdshot. We gotta go grab the bird shot. That is an absolutely huge pheasant. I think that's probably going to be the biggest one I've ever seen. Yeah, it definitely could be a leaderboard pheasant. It looks like it. I've never seen a tail quite that big before. That thing just dwarfs all the ones around it. Sadly, no. Classic is not on console. Unfortunately, it's not. Good thing we got the 10 gauge, right? Yeah, I've done some videos with Flinter before. I've done 2 videos and I think 2 or 3 live streams with Mr. Flinter. Nice hype, that's awesome, man. That's the little guy. There's that hog of a pheasant right there. Look at that giant. The biggest of the males. Real quickly, 10 gauge birdshot's good for them, right? I don't think there's any class restrictions on birdshot in Classic, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to mess this thing up. There shouldn't be, though. It should be perfectly fine, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. Just had to make sure. Didn't want to mess anything up. Wasn't sure if Classic did anything weird with the 10 gauge, because I know in Call of the Wild, 10 gauge slugs can't be used on stuff like deer. So I was curious how the 10 gauge ammo worked here. Alright, let's get this thing. Hey, don't you run from me. I needed you to hunker down, not sprint. Come back here. You can't outrun me. And you definitely can't outrun my 10 gauge. Maybe this thing can outrun me. Crazy pheasant. Dude, no. Get back here. That's illegal. Can't run from me. Ah, stupid pheasant. Well, that's annoying. Gonna be an annoying chase for it now. Hey, Sickle, how's it going, man? Yeah, we are indeed doing some Classic. We're chasing down a giant pheasant, and he is being quite the annoying little bird. It's rough. It's real rough. Of course he would do that. Why couldn't he have just hunkered down? That's his track, though. Now we're gonna have issues finding him, I bet. Yeah, I've been doing decent, Brandy. Been doing decent. Where's the next track? Do pheasants leave tracks while they're flying in Classic? Because I know in Call of the Wild, turkeys leave tracks, and pheasants do as well while they're flying. Not sure if Classic's the same way. If not, then this is going to be interesting. How about a rare diamond bison grind? I don't know, maybe. The thing is, I don't know if I enjoy bison hunting enough to grind that hard for one. Don't think they leave them in the air? Okay, good to know. Man, I am disappointed that we didn't get that thing. It just had to be like that. Such a rude pheasant. Hey, CG, how's it going? Nice, just too good. Well, it says that it was going this way, so hopefully it continued flying straight. What's the score estimate? It's a 2.5 kg to 3 kgs with a 20... I believe it said like 20 to 30 or 23 to 30. I don't have super high skill on them yet, because I don't really spot pheasants a ton. But its tail was absolutely huge. It had an incredibly long tail. Really good weight, really good tail length. It was 19 to 30? Okay. Gosh, where's the next track? And where is he? I would love to just spot him instead of having to try and track him. Got a feeling this is going to be a long chase. Yeah, same. For me, I don't really spot a lot of the animals that I don't hunt, or at least I didn't for the longest time. Recently, I've tried to spot them more because I realized like how important it is to spot everything just so you can get your skills up on them. But for the longest time, I never spotted anything unless it was a species I liked hunting. We are chasing down a really big pheasant, tall boy. Has an absolutely giant tail with a max weight estimate and max score estimate. However, it's doing what pheasants love to do and be elusive. I'm just surprised we have not found any more tracks at all. Ideally, I'd like to get a call from him. That would be great. However, I don't know if that's going to happen. What do you guys think is going to be the best way to do this? Because, to be honest, I don't chase after pheasants too often if they escape out of, like, my first couple shots. Because typically I don't see a pheasant quite this large. Yeah, it could, Sickle, but the tail was huge, so it's most likely high 20s. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it's just tail length that accounts into the score, right? Or does weight also go into the score? I think it might be weight and tail length. Gosh, there's just nothing here. It's both? Okay, good to know. Hopefully that'll help us with determining. I think it's got to be a big one then. Think it's going to be a 25? Just off of first look, I think it's a 27 or a 28. If it's a 28, I think that'll be my biggest ever. And if it is a 28, we'll probably tax it. Now, the question is, can we even find it? Go back to where I saw it? We could. We could go back a little bit and see if we can find something else to give us an idea of where it is. And for all I know, it could have started walking back to that area. I don't really know the behaviors of the pheasant that much. Just wish I had a little more of an idea of where it went to. Yeah, Blitz. I don't know. I don't know how it's scored. I guess we'll find out soon. When we take this one out, I'll take a look at the scorecard. Do you have a pointer? No, I do have a pointer, just not with me. Why, should I go get the pointer? Pick a map and a species? Medved Lynx CG, because you guys do that to me all the time. You're gonna go to Medved and get some lynx. I gotta do it to you, man. Alright. Let's see if we can get it then. Oh, that's him! Never mind, that's him. How did it get clear over there? We didn't even need the dog. That's crazy. How did it get clear over there? Tail feather length plus length of spurs. Okay, so weight has nothing to do with it then. I'm guessing just heavier weight is higher chance of it having a big tail and bigger spurs. Well, it looks like we won't even need to use the dog now. Because we got our little pheasant over there. We're just gonna take things slow and steady and hope that we can get pretty close to this thing. We're fully loaded up with birdshot. Kind of wondering if maybe the 12 gauge semi would have been a better choice, but too late now. Let me just get used to the aiming again. Yeah, we could probably get this. I believe. Glad to hear that, Brandy. Glad you've been enjoying it. Level 3 Medved, nice CG. Hopefully you'll get something good out of it. The question is this pheasant gonna move farther to the right like it has been? Or will it kind of come back? Oh, it's going farther that way. I just hope he doesn't go too far away. Thankfully, this area, it's going to be a little bit easier to keep track of where he goes if we do miss him. And there's a pretty good chance we will miss him again, based off of how that first encounter went. My pheasant shooting's not on point today. Probably, Johnny. It's the same for Rancho. Rancho's pretty crash heavy in multiplayer. Thankfully, it's not in single player, though. Yeah, true, Blitz. I could do that. That is a good point. Oh, if he's in a foresty area, he'll run instead of flying. Good to know. Is that him? Yep, that's him. That's him right there. That's our big male pheasant. Oh yeah, for sure, Blitz. It definitely is. And honestly, I prefer flying away more than flying towards. How did he get clear over here? That's just what I want to know. How did he bamboozle us like that? Did a complete 180. I-28, maybe 29. Imagine if it is a 29. That would be crazy. We couldn't really get a good look at the spurs there. And honestly, I don't even know what to look at for the spurs. Alright, let's go down. I don't want him to run until we actually get really... Hello there. Hey, little guy. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? We're gonna smoke you. We're gonna smoke you, buddy. Come here, you big male. Come here. Do not fly when you get to the bushes. I swear if you fly right as you get to the bushes, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you, sir. It's gonna do it at the top of this hill, and then I'm not gonna get it. Oh my gosh, we got it. Let's go. There we go. That went much smoother than the first attempt. What a big male. What a big male. The biggest pheasant of them all. Or the biggest one that we've seen of recent, at least. Let's see. How big is this? 3 kgs! Oh my gosh. Only 27.5 though. It's max weight. That's crazy. Max weight, but the score is just not quite there. That's wild. I've never killed a max weight animal in Classic. That's cool. We got a max weight pheasant. Unfortunately, the score was lacking. But it at least completed a mission, right? At least we got that. That's crazy. A chunky pheasant that sadly didn't score quite as much as I would have liked it to. It's always a pain to get the wings to, like, flare out the way I want them to. Alright, later, Sickle. Yeah, it ain't happening. As much as I'd like it to, we're not going to get those wings to go the way I'd like them. Except, honestly, that's not bad. It's not terrible looking, at least. Sadly, we're facing slightly wrong. Ah. Alright, well. Gosh, it's just never the way I want it. God, I don't want to grab you. Stop it. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Let's wait for the light to come back a little bit better. Perfect. Any of these filters look good. Chrome is way too bright on pheasants. We'll just go with normal. At least we got a decent pheasant. It's just unfortunate that it was only a 27.5. Unfortunate that it wasn't nearly as big as we thought. And wow, it's already been 2 hours. That's crazy. Another mission down. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I should probably accept the next one. Alright. Let's go ahead and end the stream though, because we did hit 2 hours. We got so many missions done, and we are now at let's close the game. We are now at 58,708 gems. We're so close to 60k. I want to get to like 70,000, and then we will do the spending spree video. But we are almost done with the whitetail missions. We just need to do shotgun doe coal, then nice sidearm, and I'll give you $1 for each. Then we're going to move on to the turkey missions, which are pretty easy. They're probably some of the easiest missions in the game. Absolutely love doing the turkey missions. It's a lot of fun too, because you can just sit in the golden tree stand and have fun. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We will be back tomorrow with another one. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!